Hello and welcome to the new DLC for Remnant 2. And greetings to the people who never thought they would see this day this year. Because apparently there were problems with the DLC, I don't know, they never really announced it per se, they just announced it 1 week or something like that before release. Now what is in the new DLC? In the new DLC we have three major things. A new set of dungeons for Lawson, the new bosses, the Sea Witch, the Guard, the King's Guard, and the King himself. And then we also have the Ritualist with some gear and of course some armor, some weapons and a melee weapon. Also some new mutators. Now the problem is they didn't really specify a lot of things in the patch notes, so I don't understand why. There have been so many talkings, discussions, comments about the trade cap. So as you can see the trade cap is still at 65. They said it will be 85, maybe. Maybe it will be 85 once you get the Ritualist, I don't know, we'll just have to see. So first of all, let's buy the new mutators. There are only two of them. We have the Tainted Blade, which basically adds more damage and also a corrosion attack. Well, it will be interesting to test this out with, the Walled Edge and some of the melee weapons that have a ranged attack. But overall it says 5% more based on the stacks of corrosion. So I assume you can inflict corroded with the weapon itself. And you can inflict corroded with the gun, because you also have a mutator for the gun. So I assume corrosion will stack up to 2 or maybe even up to 3 points. So that means 50% at its basic stats. I think probably it will be 15% at max level, something like that. Let's buy it. So it's actually not that bad. Petite wounds is exactly what it sounds like, and this means you'll have a 50% crit chance plus inflicting corroded, which means it's a lot worse than twisted wounds or some of the other mutators. I don't know, they are just continuously adding more mutators that don't make sense, so I assume at some point they'll just balance them overall.
The wind here.
And also the proper way to do this is to do this, well, let me give you a small hint. You are only allowed to play the adventure mode of the new area only once, and then it will just get randomized, shuffled into Lawson. So when you go over here, choose adventure and choose the highest difficulty you can play on, because this will be the complete experience. This is the only time, it's a one-shot adventure mode. So after you finish all of the stuff on the map, you cannot select another difficulty to play it again. So once again, do the highest difficulty you can, because after this the map will be shuffled and you'll not be able to get everything from the map, because you have at least one event that can be solved in two ways, and I assume the king has two ways of getting killed. So okay, let's go. Anyway, I just wanted to make a little introduction because I think, I don't know, I have so many questions. Why didn't they post proper patch notes? The patch notes only mentioned a lot of fixes. They also fixed the mutator that healed the creatures, that gave them always critical attack. I don't know. There seems to be a lot of patch notes missing, and they're not very specific per se. They say new bosses, but they don't mention it's only 3 new bosses, so I assume there are more bosses, but they might have also introduced more aberrations into the game, and of course more elites, because we'll be getting more mutators. I think we'll be getting at least 2 more mutators. I'm not sure. We will see. Also, this is an apocalypse, so I have no idea how this new map will be. We're playing with a build that I devised in the interlude between the Halloween and the DLC. So this is my build. I'm still going with it because I like the idea of being a summoner. FPS might be terrible, I don't know. By the way, there's something there we will need to collect. This is where you get the set for the warlock. Okay, so let me give you the basic breakdown of the map. In the Drown Wren, you can find the Ritualist archetype. Just follow the boats into the water, jump over them, you go to a cave and then you will see the item. It will be with a witch. In the Forlorn Coast, walk on the stone bridge to the half-constructed tower and go below it. I think this will be for, I forgot for what it is. I think this is for the set, for the Ritualist armor set. In the Forgotten Commune, destroy purple altars, there are 2 altars, and combine the 2 melee weapon parts to get the skite for the melee, shown in the trailer. And from the Drowned Wren, go to the derelict lighthouse to get a spark shotgun. So from the middle of the checkpoint, you have to go into the stone archway and enter a well, go to the dungeon, go to the warehouse, kill 2 aberrations, get the key, flip the key. So the round part of the key is the one that can unlock stuff, and then go to the basement. The basement will be the left will be to the left of the bridge heading to the lighthouse. So once again, you'll need to play the Forgotten... Yeah, you need to play the Forgotten... I don't know if it's called the Forgotten Lighthouse, I'm making it up. You'll need to play the derelict lighthouse 2 times, and the other time you'll need to use the key to open the upper door. And the map has 10 locations and it appears not all of them are dungeons. Hello my friend, can I fish with you? Yeah, it's very hard times in England.
This can't be it. Can it? This is what it means? Hello, stranger. You know it too, don't you? Everything we drowned didn't dare to know before. It's a terrible burden to know. Helpless and heavy and horrible. We were veiled before the king arrived. Unknowing, unwise, unburdened. He tore away the veil. Now we know. We know what we couldn't possibly know. He fell from the sky. Fell and filled our world with storms and swells and knowings. And the beasties. His beasties. They were here before. We didn't see them. Sneaking and... Oh, yes. Everywhere. They hunt and hide in plain sight. You don't think you see them. Until you do. But once you've seen one, you see them all. Oh, but the king is killing the beasties. They must have made him mad and murderous. Once he kills all of them, then we'll be his beasties. To push and play and slip. There ain't anything else to be. We are what we are. I know me now. And to know is to know. And once you know, you can't never not know. Oh, my head is full of things. Things and things. I wish it wasn't. It's too much. Too much and so much that I don't want any. I'd rather be empty.
That's a very good voice actor, I have to say, and I really like the tone of the area and of the game, I mean of the DLC in general.
So long, stranger.
Yeah, don't toss yourself into the water. Anyway, if you do it, let me help you. Ouch! Okay, I didn't think we can kill him. You usually don't kill NPCs. That was a great monologue, thank you for that. They look like more or less the same type of enemies. Okay, let's go. I think I can... Let me see if I can play enough to unlock the ritualist. Otherwise, yeah, this is the lighthouse. Otherwise, I think we'll just play a little bit so you can kind of get the first impressions. Yes, yeah, I'm playing on Apocalypse. Yeah, okay, enough of the silly softness. We go kill. We are a tool of destruction. Like they said in some of the... I think the Asia people, the Asia and humanoids tell us of Paxultek being a tool of destruction, if I remember correctly. It's terrible performance. The performance is so bad. Every time they make a patch, the performance will be a little less acceptable. That's what I'm trying to say. Wow, that's so cool. This reminds me of the original Remnant 1 beginning, because you start in a port, you're on the ocean, if I remember correctly, you're coming from the island.
Pitiful justice in the cruel court of life. Unwanted rebel, awash in a sea of insignificance. What do you have to lose? What can be worse than the unending pain and misery? That stench.
Coming from the shark.
Heretic! Kill them, my children! Cast their wicked blood into the sea!
Papa Nurgle, is that you? Whoa. Can I just say I don't like that? So, oh, the Vanguard, that's what Vanguard does? I'm not even sure what I'm fighting over here, man. Yeah, I just don't know what the developers are thinking. They're just thinking of more and more ways where they just confuse the player and then they kill him, but nonsense. This is simple nonsense. Oh, so he responds. Okay, so as you can see, he's okay. He can swim. That's a nice steamboat. I don't think we're going to get any of the important things. That's too much nonsense. How do you even fight that creature? You're just getting attacked by random stuff all over the place. Yeah, first impressions will always be bad in this game because you're amazed by how good it looks and then... What? Is this cheese? It's cheese and it stinks. Okay, let's see if that aberration is still there, that weird... I have no idea what I was looking... Yeah, I understood I have to kill that enemy, but... I was just not... I don't know, I was getting killed from off screen basically. See what I mean? Okay, so he's releasing some kind of a spore or whatever. Okay, don't touch the spores. Okay, I see it now. New mutator dreadful. Yeah, I think those skills can kill me even after I kill the boss. Dreadful mutator. Increase damage 2% for return on present as grey health, max 20% increase, real speed 40%. Junk. It's just junk. Why would you equip something like that? Corrupt alumni crystals, so yeah, it's nice that... Oh wait, you only got 2 corrupt alumni crystals. I guess that's how much you get. And those things are also cursing me. You know what, I don't want to edit anything, I'll just leave it as it is, to be honest. Anyway, let's just explore a little bit on the port area, let's just explore it and then I'll make separate videos for all of the other stuff here. I cannot make any guide videos by just playing the game. Look into my eyes. I'm happy with this build, to be honest. Mythic weapon spread, that's new, so they must have increased some of the drops. Performance is kind of terrible, to be honest. Okay, just let me enter this place. I'll try to map everything else. I'll try to show as much as possible in the video of the locations as I can find. And then we'll be doing separate videos for most of the things we will find afterwards. Should be fun. Uncan Hound. Yeah, that doesn't look like a nice area to be in. Yeah, I can see why some people said the performance is worse, they cannot play with this. FPS is much worse. I think I'm losing about 20 to 30 FPS sometimes. I'm not sure how the recording will turn out, but I don't know. I guess they're not optimizing the areas, or they're just not testing it enough, and the playtests are mostly consistent of interns. Or, I don't know, people that are new in the team that don't want to upset the adults in the room, so they say, oh, okay, everything is fine. I don't know. To me, really seems like Remnant 2 has a very bad case of yes men. They just praise everything they do, and that's why we have so many problems with the game. That being said, what's over here? So the Forlorn Coast, something about the stone bridge, something, yeah, it's so cool. This place is actually very nice. Very nice to explore on a warm day. I'm getting about 35-40 FPS mostly. This is not bad, but it's not really adequate either. Boom, that was the headshot. What? Okay, I can understand one elite, but two? It's a bit of a nonsense move, don't you think? Yeah, I can see this build still works. It works actually pretty well, as you can see, because I can get healing from the spirit, from the mutator. What is the point of jumping here? I don't know, I guess you go up. Yeah, I like the overall feeling, but performance-wise, it stinks. Probably that was the most important aspect. I never imagined they would mess up the performance at this stage of the game. Okay, let's go to the other pit stop, and then we'll probably end the video right there. This is just to showcase the performance, and I guess it's also for me to kind of remember how the DLC was at release. Hopefully they'll improve it the next days. Do I hear bells ringing? I guess you have to go the other way around. Huh, interesting. Come on, don't be so mean. I just got here. As you always say, I don't know, we just got here. Yeah, they might be using the same assets they had in Remnant 1 when you arrive on the coast. I'm probably wrong with this, but I'll just throw that out there. In case this seems similar to the players. Ooh. I thought I was going to fall. Well, what can we say? Very cool aesthetics. Probably I should put some of the healing juices over here. Because we also give our buffs to our minions. Yeah, it was too late for the healing juices. I guess this is the Grand Port and that's where the castle showed up. Wait, so how do you get over there? Oh, you have to go down over here. Okay, let's look at the other dungeons and keep in mind I'm just entering the dungeon to map them out. So probably you should do the same and then you should probably map the dungeons and activate the teleporters, and if you're playing with friends, I don't know, tomorrow or whatever, you should probably just call them and do the dungeons together, otherwise it's going to be very hard. Again, you have only one shot at the dungeons. After that, it's going to be a lot of grinding to find them. Huh. Yeah, I think I saw those in someone else's playthrough. I don't know what to say. So far, I'm not convinced of anything. Mostly because I was expecting the trade cap to be increased for everyone. I was expecting a lot more of the patch notes, quality of life improvements. Also, you know who else breaks their back in this game? It works, it works. The sound design team, the music artist. What even killed me? I think it was that thing that was hanging on the ceiling. But if that's the case, how do you how do you fight again? Well, I guess I shoot it. I was going to say, how do you fight it if you don't even see it when you enter it? You try and shoot it anyway. Or I guess you can try to go from this direction. Oh no, so they have an entire enemy based on the... I don't know, what do you even call them? Oh, they're not dead! I'm dead. What am I even looking at? I have to say, I'm not a big fan of the sewer areas. Whoa, wow, it's... I mean, I have a clear view of everything, but I'm still having problems.
I put it. Not here.
Okay, let me enter over here. Let's activate the teleporter inside, and then I'll end the video. Yeah, first impressions are kind of bad. It's only a 10 euros DLC, but already I'm seeing a lot of problems that shouldn't really be in the game anymore. But I hope this will not be the trend. Not every time they do a patch, something breaks. Forgotten Commune. That's what we need for the purple avatars to get a melee weapon. Yeah, okay. So everything checks out. Let's speak with this guy and I'll end the video, and then I'll start playing on my own and just find all of the teleporters. If there's anything worth recording, I'll show you. If not, we'll just see each other when we get the ritualist and also his gear. Oh man, it's going to be a wild ride. It's going to be interesting, but good luck enjoying 35 FPS.
I could have sworn it was here.
Tell me
Might I
about
have
it.
some space, please. I'm busy. Busy, yes. Preoccupied. It means I am engrossed. I could have sworn it was here. Where is it? Did I put it? Not
I guess he's searching for something. I'm trying to figure out what.
I can't return now. Really?
Oh, you can actually talk to him.
Have you lost your way? You... Ah. I've not heard of such a thing, and I'm something of a savant. Nevertheless, allow me to gift you with the knowledge that you are currently... You're welcome. You may repay my My name is Leywise, royal scribe to the one true king. Former scribe, I suppose. Pleased to make your... You don't trust me with your name? Is that it? Wise. Very wise. Names are precious things, especially when left at the mercy of someone else's quill. But for the record's sake, I simply must know what brings an outsider to the one true king's blood-soaked realm. Be warned. The one true king does not tolerate outsiders. I suggest you stay far, far away from his death-shrouded castle. Better yet, return from whence you came. Worth a try. Me. Craft something with my hands, like the common rabble. I am a royal scribe, a master of words.
So he's a fae, not a drone, not a dran.
Voice of the king. Oh, I see now. This is splendid. Yes, my clever disguise.
Okay, so it's a fae, not a dran.
Thoroughly. As it happens, the Dran who once adorned these garments carried some supplies on his person. I would happily give them to you for a small, meager price. Make sure you look closely at this one.
Okay, so does he have purified salve? I guess we can buy. Wait, I'm poor? No, I'm not poor. All of it. Oh, I am poor now. Tranquility front. So this is the same stuff we had on the other planets. So what is this ring? Atonement fold. Self-inflicted bleed self upon the wearer because increases critical chance. But what? Are you telling me you're always going to be bleeding?
Try not to draw it.
Okay, so there's the ritualist has something for this. You can remove the bleeding for yourself with a skill, but does it remove it forever?
Bleeding won't stop.
This is actually an interesting item because if you remember, we have 2 healing from the heart. We also have the regrowth, so 3.5 healing. So that will put our healing at 2.5, so that means we just get 10% extra critical chance. Okay, that's actually amazing. Yeah, I can see some builds with this ring, so this is actually one of the better rings in the game. Oh wow, it looks weird, it's kind of bad. The currency of the Dran is blood and sorrow. Changing grizzly customs of theirs.
I'm beginning to think.
In a way, yes.
Sure you look closely at this.
Okay, so that's all he had. Okay, that's nice. See you next time. Bye bye.